Hello, Internetians. My name is Josh, aka UltraPlayer, and I am your coach of the West Virginia Miniors. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the United Battle League. This is going to be our Season 3, Week number 1 battle as we take on my boy, DrSlaking, and his Bowland Bovines. Be sure to go check him out in the description below. I go on and on and on about him every single time that I face him. That's because he is an amazing person, and you definitely should be watching his channel. So please, go watch his channel. Go watch his videos. Go watch all of them right now. But anyway, let's move on. You can see 6 mons on each side of the screen, and we're going to go over them here in a moment. If you want to know what I'm bringing, why I'm bringing it, what sets these mons have, and what I'm expecting him to bring, my plan for going into this battle, the likes, and so on and so forth, please be sure to go check out the team builder that I put up yesterday as I go very in-depth on my building process and my game plan overall for this match. So, real quick, we have a specially defensive Rocky Helmet Mesprit. We have a mixed defensive Celesteela with Toxic and Leech Seed. We have an Agility 3 attacks Porygon Z. We have a Choice Scarf double Momentum Thunderous Therian. We have a 4 attack 6 Belt Lycanroc Dusk, and then we have Default Florgus. So, as you can see on his side of the screen, the mon that he decided to bring. Let me pull something up real quick. You're gonna see something. Whoop, hopefully that didn't last too long. But anyway, you can see that my boy DrSlaking has decided to bring the Infernape, the Swalot, the Lycanroc Day, the Metagross, the Rotom Wash, and the Mega Glalie. I'm not surprised at like 4 of these mons. I definitely expected Infernape, Metagross, Rotom Wash, and Mega Glalie 100% because they're really good against me. Lycanroc Day was kind of like iffy on. It was definitely a mon that could come, but not the one I was expecting from an offensive standpoint. Swalot I was 100% not expecting. Like, I understood once I saw it what it was there for, but like I was still like, that's a yikes. But it does give him a way to handle defensive Celesteela, which is good because Liquid Ooze is really annoying for me. But that just means Rotom Wash is gonna be freed up more this match, so I got to be careful of that. But anyway, getting into this match, I am going to lead off with my Mesprit because I'm expecting an Infernape lead. Based on this team, I feel like Infernape could easily be a Choice Scarfer of some sort for speed control, so I feel like that could be something he leads off with. So, oh wow. Oh, by the way, shout out to who genning my team. Shout out to Hera for genning my team, and shout out to Serene for recording my match for me. I always forget to check beforehand when I have people who've never recorded for me before, and to see if they, record little stills at the beginning, and she does. So we're gonna wait for this to play through, but Mesprit I feel like is my best lead. I don't really feel like my boy DrSlaking has anything really to immediately pressure me except for the Mega Glalie. If he goes Metagross, I can U-turn out on that. How long does this... How long? How? Oh, I'm glad I didn't wait. Help. There we go. Oh, okay. So, 2 minutes. Gotta remember that. So, I lead off with my Sayaka, my Mesprit, as he is going to lead off with the... Oh, is that Citra? It almost looks Citra of the quality. That's... Huh. Anyway, I'm going to switch my Mesprit out as he leads us with Glalie. I don't want to take damage on my Mesprit immediately. I want to save it for the Infernape. So I'm going to regard to my Celesteela, which is kind of my answer to this thing, even though it doesn't really answer it all too well. As we're going to see that Mega Glalie is going to go for the Taunt. So, definitely a... It's going to have... at this point, I'm like, okay, so this is going to have very few coverage for me, because I'm already expecting this thing to have spikes, right? But I'm going to go ahead and go for the... I should probably pull up... I believe I go for Heavy Slam. Okay, so I just attacked in front of me, because it could have double-lushed me and done some damage. So, I'm going to go for Heavy Slam on the Rotom comes in. And... here I'm gonna switch out into my Thunderous Therian. I'm not too concerned if I take a Hydro Pump, and I think Volt Switch is gonna come out anyway. And if I get my Thunderous in, I can get either a lot of damage off on this, or I can just get momentum. So I'm gonna go for Volt Switch here because it'll do a lot of damage to this Rotom, and it'll let me scatter spread, which I don't remember what that spread was, but I'm gonna Volt Switch out into my Mesprit because I can take a Hydro Pump with not really too much care in the world, except it misses. But I went into my Thunderous because I wasn't too concerned about taking the damage, and Volt Switch is very free this match. He didn't bring his Diggersby, so he has no electric immunity. But I'm bringing out my Mesprit so I can get up rocks later, as he's going to Volt Switch out this turn, and I can go ahead and get my rocks up. Because rocks are going to be really nice about with chipping down his team, and rocks also help chip down the Infernape to the point where I'll be able to kill it with my Thunderous Therian. Here, I'm actually now okay with taking some damage because I can get my rocks up. Now that I got my rocks up. And I'm going to be able to get a lot of damage off on this Mega Glalie and then U-turn out. And if that Infernape is physical in any way, I will be able to get the damage off on I need on it as long as I have Mesprit alive. So I'm okay with Mesprit just being alive, even if it's low. So I'm going to go to my Lycanroc Dusk here, and I'm going to click Crunch. I don't care about taking Ice Shard damage because this thing is not meant to stay healthy. So if I take Ice Shard, that's fine, but Crunch also covers the Metagross switch-in, and we can see by this damage that that is going to be a 2-hit KO. So he's probably going to go for Bullet Punch, and I predict that and go for Sucker Punch, which is the exact reason why I brought Sucker Punch, so I could beat down this Metagross. So shout out to that little bit of prep for helping me take down their large threat to me. And now we're going to see the Rotom come in. Unfortunately, I don't have the Stone Edge or the Z Stone Edge, so I'm going to have to go ahead and get on out of there and go into my Mew once again. I don't care if I take a Hydro Pump because it won't do crazy about the damage. Whew. It is a 2-hit KO, but I won't be in long enough to find out or to take another one because I'm going to Volt Switch out once again. And I'm going to knock out the Rotom, which is really nice. So shout out to Thundurus being as strong as it is. And I'm going to go out into my Celesteela here, as it basically can handle anything that comes in. As he's going to go into the Mega Glalie here, take some damage, and as a suicide attack, is going to put up a layer of spikes, which is really good because that layer of spikes, if it was Stealth Rock, it'd be even worse, but that layer of spikes is going to help him have my team whittled down so that Inferno can potentially sweep. However, I still have my Thundurus, which is out of range of a +2 Mach Punch. I have my Mesprit to get Rocket Helmet damage off on this if it is a SD set, which, based on the fact that he put up a Spike as a last resort, I definitely think this is an SD set. So he's going to go for SD here as I go for Leech Seed in case it's a Nasty Plot. If it was a Nasty Plot set, I'd live one hit. I got a Beast Boost in defense, so I live one hit no matter what, unless it's like Specs Fire Blast. So putting up a Leech Seed was a very good scout to see what he was going to do, because I would get a little bit of chip damage back. And now I can go for Protect, and now this thing is 110% in range of Thunderbolt. So now I can just sack off whatever I want, but it's still going to be the Mesprit. The Rocky Helmet damage will bring it down even lower. And it's actually going to bring it down to the point where he dies to Volt Switch now, instead of just Thunderbolt. So that's really, really nice, because that is going to allow me to that was going to allow me to just Volt Switch out of there, and in case he wants to save this thing, I'll be able to get more initiative. So I'm going to bring out my Thundurus. I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, as he's going to bring in his Swalot, which is perfectly fine. Based on this damage that you're going to see here, I can tell that this is a very fat, specially defensive Swalot. Specifically, it's Assault Vest, but I do know that 100% that my play is to go out to my Porygon Z and just to get a kill, right? Because no matter what, even Lycanroc after Rocks is not going to take a Z Hyper Beam at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my Z move, and I'm going to knock out this... what is this? This is a Pokemon. This is a Swalot. I'm going to knock out the Swalot. It is not living a Z Hyper Beam, because this is just a ridiculously strong move. Adaptability, 200 base power, good out of my sight. So that's going to go down, and he is going to bring in his Infernape, which I am not going to allow to set up, because if I do, then I'm going to be in trouble. Kind of. Because he can crit my Thundurus, maybe. I don't have a reason to not sack my Porygon Z here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let him kill me, and then I'm just going to go out to my Thundurus. And I'm going to click the Volt Switch once again, because Volt Switch will kill this thing off, and I can go out to the correct Pokemon, or the correct Pokemon to finish off the Lycanroc, which is his only remaining Mon. So, gotta get this ready. I'm going to bring out my Celesteela, as he is going to bring out his Lycanroc midday. And, my layout's not on. My layouts, or my OBS is, never mind. Anyway, he is gonna go for his E move. We're gonna take that off for a second. He is in fact gonna go for Splintered Storm Shards, and I don't want to be copyrighted, so we're just gonna pretend that there's a. I might draw something on there later. So we're gonna have this doggo go, oh, and a bunch of pointy rocks are gonna appear. And it's gonna attack my Celesteela, and it's gonna do like no damage. So that's fun. Anyway, as we wait for this, and here comes all the rocks. How much damage did this do? Oh, that did a good chunk. It did like 57%. Anyway, I'm gonna go for Heavy Slam here, and I'm going to knock out the Lightning Rock, and that is gonna end the game 4-0 in our favor. So. Yay, we are going to start off the season with a win. Very, very nice. I got to fix this real quick, because it's going to bug me if not. Hopefully that looks better. Yeah, not really. Anyway, we're going to win 4-0 versus DrSlaking. Good game to him. I specifically brought a team that would have let me be in control of the match the entire time, and that's basically how the whole game worked, was me being in control and not letting... Oh, I know what's happening now. I'll fix this later. I'm sitting here messing with the layout. But it was a good game, definitely. I wanted to stay in control the entire game, because if not, then I would be in Boyd trouble. I'd be in Boyd trouble. So hopefully that fixes it. I don't know. I'm done messing with this layout. That's the game. We win 4-0. Next week, we take on Austin and his Lawrence Talonflame. That's UBL Week 1. Yay. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to tell me what you think of the layout and the team and the... Oh, God, I dropped everything. I'm leaving before something else messes up. Yeet.